Welcome to Zeneg, better every day. Take a moment to settle in. Find a comfortable position where your body can rest easily. If you enjoy this meditation, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Zeneg to support your daily growth and inner peace. Now, let's begin. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it go. Feel the air move through you like a soft wave, each breath reminding you that you are here. That you have survived every difficult day so far, and that even now, in the quiet aftermath of heartbreak, there is still a heartbeat within you. Heartbreak can feel like the world has cracked open inside your chest. It can leave you hollow, uncertain, tender. But this is also where the rebuilding begins. This is where love, not the kind that hurts or demands, but the kind that restores, begins to whisper again. As you breathe gently, notice the space around you, the soft rhythm of your breath, the stillness between each inhale and exhale. This is your sanctuary, the space where healing begins. The world may feel unsteady, but here, in this quiet moment, you are safe. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to soften, your hands to unclench. Imagine a gentle light surrounding you, warm, golden, protective. With every breath, this light grows stronger, wrapping you in calm, loving energy. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it softly, and exhale through the mouth. Let the tension melt. Let the light of peace expand through your chest, easing the ache, reminding your heart that even broken things can be beautiful. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being reshaped. You are evolving into someone softer, wiser, more open to love. Love for yourself, and love that will someday flow effortlessly again. Feel your body breathe itself. You don't have to control it. Life continues through each breath, moving with a wisdom that doesn't ask you to. Understand, only to trust. As you rest here, imagine standing at the edge of a calm lake at dawn. The surface is perfectly still, mirroring the soft colors of the morning sky. A faint mist drifts across the water, and the air carries the scent of renewal. You feel the cool earth beneath your feet. You hear a bird's first song. This is your heart's landscape, quiet, reflective, ready to heal. Take another slow, steady breath in and out. Let your awareness drift to your heart center, that sacred space in the middle of your chest. Perhaps you feel heaviness there, a dull ache, or maybe a faint pulse of longing. Don't turn away from it. Let yourself feel it. This ache is love in its most honest form. The proof that you cared, that you dared to open yourself to another soul. You may whisper quietly to yourself, I allow myself to feel. I am safe with my feelings. I am allowed to heal. Feel those words vibrate softly within you. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are your teachers. Pain is not punishment. It is transformation. You are walking a sacred path, one that millions before you have walked, and millions will walk after you. This is the path of the heart's renewal. It winds through grief, but it ends in love. As you breathe, visualize the golden light around you pulsing gently with your heartbeat. Each pulse whispers compassion into your cells, forgiveness into your memory, and peace into your present moment. You are not alone. Somewhere in this vast universe, another heart beats in rhythm with yours. Healing, learning, growing. Feel that quiet connection, the shared human thread that binds us all. Take a breath in. Hold it softly and exhale fully. Allow the words to flow through your mind like calm water. I release what no longer serves me. I open to what brings me peace. Each exhale carries away a fragment of the old, the memories, the pain, the stories that no longer define you. Each inhale invites renewal, courage, tenderness, light. There is no rush to be healed. Healing is not a destination. It's a gentle unfolding. Your only task is to be present with yourself, moment by moment. If tears come, let them. If silence comes, honor it. Every expression of your heart is valid here, now. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice how much softer it has become. Notice how your body feels a little lighter than before. You are beginning to settle into the rhythm of healing. You are remembering how to feel safe again, safe in your own company, safe in your own heart. Whisper softly to yourself, I am healing. I am whole, even as I grow. I am learning to trust the rhythm of love again. Let those affirmations echo gently inside. Each one is a seed planted in fertile soil. They will take root. Even if you cannot yet see the bloom, take another deep, steady breath in and slowly let it go. Imagine yourself walking slowly through a peaceful forest path. The sunlight filters through the leaves, painting golden patterns on the ground. You hear the distant sound of flowing water, a stream that carries away what you no longer need. With every step, you feel your heart grow lighter. Every exhale releases what once weighed you down. You may quietly say, I let go of what has ended. I honor what it taught me. I make space for love to return in new form. You are not erasing your past, you are integrating it. You are gathering the lessons, the wisdom, the beauty hidden beneath the pain. Feel the earth beneath you. It supports you without asking. It reminds you that life continues, always cycling. Always renewing your heart is the same. It will rest, it will renew, it will love again. Breathe in slowly again. Let your breath travel all the way down into your belly, widening the space beneath your ribs. Exhale gently and imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, sinking deep into the earth. These roots hold you steady. They remind you that you belong to something vast, ancient, and unshakable. As you rest, sense the earth energy rising up through those roots, flowing into your body like warm honey. It fills your legs, your hips, your spine. It steadies your heart. It tells you, you are grounded, you are safe, you are supported. Whisper quietly to yourself, with every breath, I return home to myself. I am safe within my body. I am safe within this moment. Now bring your awareness to your heart again. Imagine that same golden light pulsing softly, expanding and contracting with each breath. You might feel warmth, tingling, or a soft vibration. That is the energy of healing moving within you. When heartbreak first comes, the heart protects itself. It builds invisible walls to keep the pain from spreading. But now, in this quiet space, those walls no longer serve you. You can let them soften. You can let the light seep through the cracks. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Imagine those walls dissolving like mist in sunlight. What remains is truth, pure, open, loving truth. It is who you really are underneath the ache. Notice how your chest feels when you breathe this way. Notice the difference between the tension of guarding your heart and the freedom of allowing it to be open again. This openness is not weakness. It is courage. It is the choice to stay alive, to love. Even after loss, if memories arise, faces, moments, words allowed them to drift through your mind like leaves on a stream. Do not chase them, do not fight them, just watch them float by. Carried away by the current of time, you can whisper, "Thank you for what you were. I release you now." With every breath, the stream grows clearer, the water calmer. You begin to see your reflection again. You begin to recognize yourself not as someone who is broken, but as someone becoming whole in a new way. Breathe in hope. Breathe out the residue of sorrow. Let your shoulders roll back slightly, opening your chest to the air. Feel the simple miracle of breathing, the rise and fall that has never left you, even in grief. Life has kept breathing you. It has never abandoned you. Now imagine a soft breeze moving across the lake you saw earlier. It ripples the surface, catching the early light. Every ripple is a heartbeat returning to calm. Every shimmer is a promise that peace is possible again. Affirm softly, "I am learning to live gently with my pain." Each breath brings comfort. Each moment brings renewal. Stay with that feeling. The light expands outward, touching the space around you. You sense the presence of quiet guides, ancestors, teachers, unseen friends, watching with compassion. They do not rush you. They simply hold you in a field of kindness. One of them whispers through your intuition, "Every ending is also a beginning." You may not know what comes next, but life does. Trust that the same force that turns winter into spring will also turn this sorrow into wisdom. Take a slow breath in, hold it for a gentle heartbeat, and exhale fully. Now imagine yourself sitting by that stream again, your hands resting on your knees. The water glides past, sparkling in the light. You notice how naturally it moves, never clinging, never resisting, simply flowing. Let that image teach your heart. Let it show you how to flow again. You can whisper, "I release the need to control what has already passed. I flow with life. I trust the current to carry me to peace." As you repeat these words, feel your body lighten, as though invisible weight is lifting from your shoulders. You might even feel a faint smile, forming not forced, but rising naturally like dawn. This is the first quiet joy of returning to yourself. Take another deep breath in and out. Sense your breath becoming rhythmic and steady, like waves lapping on a shore. Let that rhythm soothe your thoughts if they wander. Bring them back to the gentle motion of breathing. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. You are learning to listen again to your body, to your spirit, to the silence that holds wisdom deeper than words. Stay here for a few moments in stillness. Let everything settle. Let everything simply be. Notice how quiet it has become inside you, even with sounds around you. The space within feels larger, now like you can breathe in the entire sky. This quiet is not emptiness. It is spaciousness. It is the beginning of peace. Take a deep breath in. Feel the air move through your ribs, across your heart, and out again. Let each breath remind you, "I am alive. I am allowed to begin again." Now imagine a soft light appearing in the distance, a warm golden horizon beyond the trees. It calls to you, not urgently, but with patience and love. You begin to walk toward it, each step guided by breath, each step lighter than the last. As you walk, whisper within yourself, I forgive myself for all that I held on to. I forgive others for what they could not give. I choose to move forward with grace. Feel the truth of that forgiveness settle in your bones. You do not need to rush it. Forgiveness is a gentle unfolding. It begins with understanding and grows into freedom. And freedom is what your heart longs for most. You reach a small clearing where sunlight filters through the canopy. It touches your skin like a blessing. The air smells of new live fresh leaves, distant rain. You realize that nature never doubts renewal. Every season ends so another can begin. So does the heart. Breathe in that reminder. Breathe out gratitude. With every inhale, the golden light grows stronger, filling the space around you. It fills the air, the ground, the trees, and finally settles over your heart like a soft mantle of peace. You can feel the subtle hum of life returning, the pulse of love that never truly left you. Repeat softly, I am not defined by what I have lost. I am defined by how I love, by how I rise. Let those words ripple through every layer of your being. They awaken something timeless within you, a memory that you have always been whole, even in pain. Now, bring your attention to your breath once more. Breathe slowly in and out. Notice how much easier it feels now. Your breath no longer carries the heaviness of the first moments. It carries possibility. If you listen closely, you may feel a gentle rhythm beneath your heartbeat, the rhythm of the earth itself, steady, eternal. It reminds you that you belong here, that life continues to hold. You are safe, you are supported, you are loved by the universe, by those unseen, and by the quiet strength within yourself. Take one last deep breath in for this chapter. Hold it softly and exhale, letting the light expand around you until it fills every corner of your awareness. Stay in this light for a few moments, resting in the comfort of your own presence. Feel gratitude for the courage that brought you here, for the simple act of choosing. To heal, whisper one more affirmation. I am ready to heal. I am ready to rebuild with love. As those words settle, sense the next layer of healing waiting to unfold, a gentle invitation to begin acknowledging the pain with honesty and compassion, knowing you now have the safety and grounding to face it. Take a slow breath in. Let it deepen naturally, no effort. Exhale through the mouth, long and soft, as if you were sighing away the weight of silence. You have built a small island of stillness inside yourself. From here, you can begin to look at the sea of feeling that surrounds it. You no longer need to hide from the waves. Let your awareness rest on your heart again. Perhaps there is a tender spatter, hollow, a sting, a slow throb. Place a hand there if it feels right. The warmth of your own touch reminds your heart that it is not alone. Whisper inwardly, it's all right to hurt. It's all right to feel everything. Breathe. Let the ache surface, like water rising in a well. You do not have to explain it. You only need to let it be seen. Imagine your heart as a small chamber of light. Inside that chamber are memories, laughter that once filled rooms, promises that never found their way home, the echo of love that once felt endless. See them without turning away. Each memory is a thread. Each thread is part of the tapestry that shaped you. Some may sparkle with joy, some may be frayed with pain. You can hold both at once. they coexist, just as night and dawn share the same horizon. Take another breath through the nose. Hold gently out through the mouth. As you breathe, feel compassion blooming like a soft flower in your chest. Compassion for the version of you that tried, that hoped, that gave all it could. You did your best with what you knew at the time. Let that truth be enough. You might whisper, I honor the love I gave. I honor the lessons I learned. I release the need to carry guilt or blame. Notice how those words loosen something deep inside. Blame binds you to the past. Compassion loosens the knot. You can begin to forgive yourself for the moments you replay at night, for the words you wish you had said, for the ones you wish you hadn't. Everything that happened was part of the learning that shapes who you are. Becoming. Breathe. Let your shoulders soften again. Let your heart open a little wider. Imagine a small candle burning inside you. At first its flame flickers in the draft of sorrow, but then it steadies. That flame is awareness, gentle, non-judging. Awareness, it lights every corner of your heart, so nothing has to stay hidden. If tears come, they are welcome. They are watered for the soil of renewal. Each one carries away a fragment of the story that no longer needs to live inside you. Whisper, with every tear I cleanse my heart. With every breath I invite peace. Now picture yourself standing again near the calm lake from before, but this time you walk closer to the water's edge. You can see your reflection clearly, eyes a little weary, but honest, open. You look at yourself and simply nod, as if to say, yes. This is where I am. No pretending, no masks, just truth. That simple acceptance is healing. The moment you allow your pain to exist, it begins to transform. Breathe in the cool air that hovers above the lake. Let it fill your lungs with clarity. Exhale, softly, letting the ripples spread outward. Feel the strength in your body, even as your heart trembles. Strength is not the absence of pain. It is the willingness to face it with tenderness. Whisper, I am strong enough to feel. I am brave enough to heal. Let those words echo. They will return later, stronger, like a mantra guiding you home. Take another long, slow breath in, and exhale fully. Now, notice if any emotions remain tangled inside. Instead of pushing them down, imagine giving them color and form. Perhaps sadness feels blue, regret feels gray, longing feels rose gold. Let them swirl in your mind's eye until they blend into a new shade, something uniquely yours. This new color is not pain alone. It is experience transformed. The heart is an alchemist. It turns hurt into wisdom, endings into beginnings. You can trust that process. Sit quietly for a few breaths and sense what your heart is trying to say. Maybe it whispers words, or maybe only silence answers. Silence itself is a message. Be here. Keep breathing. Keep softening now. Imagine a gentle rain beginning to fall over the lake. Each drop lands softly, merging with the surface. Every drop represents a moment of understanding, steady, cleansing. You tilt your face upward, letting that rain wash over you. It cools the heat of grief. It brings freshness to your spirit. You breathe in the scent of wet earth, of renewal, and you say quietly, I allow the rain of healing to fall upon me. I am cleansed. I am renewed. Stay here for a while, feeling the rhythm of the rain and the rhythm of your breath becoming one. In this rhythm, there is no past or future, only this gentle now. As the rain softens and fades, the sky begins to open. Clouds drift apart, revealing faint streaks of light that shimmer across the surface of the lake. You can see your reflection again, but it has changed. The eyes looking back at you now carry something new: softness, yes, but also a quiet resilience. The heart that once felt shattered now beats with rhythm again, not as before, slower, more mindful, more aware. It knows what it has lost, but it also knows what remains. You take a breath. This time, the air feels cleaner, lighter. Your chest lifts easily, your shoulders no longer gripping the ache. Something deep within begins to whisper, I survived. Say it aloud if you can. I survived. Notice the power in those words, not a cry of victory, but a calm truth, steady and sure. Every breath you take is proof of your resilience. Every heartbeat says, I am still here. Now, bring to mind the image of your heart as a garden after a storm. The soil is damp, leaves are scattered, petals bruised. But beneath the surface, roots are drinking in fresh water. New growth is already beginning. Place your hands gently over your heart. Feel the warmth of your palms spreading through your chest. Whisper, my heart is healing. My love is returning home. Pause for a moment. Feel the pulse of your heart against your hands, the rhythm of life continuing, steady and true. Notice how, even in the presence of pain, there is love here, not the kind that depends on someone else, but the love that simply is. It hums beneath everything. It is the love of life itself, the love that made you, that holds you, that will never leave you. Breathe it in, feel it expand inside you, like sunlight reaching every dark corner. This is the love that rebuilds. You may sense memories surfacing, now moments of tenderness, of laughter, of connection. Let them arise without clinging to them. Each memory is a teacher, each emotion a messenger. Ask gently, what did this love teach me? Listen. Perhaps it taught you how deeply you can feel. Perhaps it showed you what you truly need in order to be whole. Perhaps it revealed that love, at its core, is not about possession, it is about presence. Let the answers come as they will, and let gratitude accompany them. Even if pain followed, the experience of loving enlarged your heart. It taught you how vast your capacity is, and though it hurts now, that capacity will one day be your greatest strength. Whisper softly, I am grateful for what was. I release what can no longer be. I trust what is becoming. Let those words sink into your breath. Every exhale carries away a little more of the weight. Every inhale draws in a little more peace. Now imagine the person or situation that caused this heartbreak standing across from you, not in anger or longing, but in quiet acceptance. See them as they are, another human soul, walking their own imperfect path. See the light in them, even if it is faint, and then, if you are ready, say within yourself, I release you with love. May you find peace. May I find peace too. You are not forgiving what was cruel or unfair. You are freeing yourself from the chain. that binds your heart to the past. Freedom is an act of love for yourself. Breathe deeply. Feel the air move through your ribs like a tide washing the shore clean. Your heart begins to feel lighter, more spacious. That is the space where new love will one day grow, not a replacement, but a renewal. Now bring your awareness back to your body. Notice your spine tall and strong, your breath steady, your hands resting. Peacefully, you are grounded, you are whole. In this moment, you realize something profound. You have already begun to heal. The act of sitting here, breathing, and facing what hurts is the very definition of courage. You might smile, now just a small one, but real. That smile is the first light breaking. Through the clouds of sorrow, whisper once more, I am healing. My heart is learning to love again. Let silence follow those words. Let them echo softly within. And as you sit in that silence, imagine the lake once again still and smooth. The reflection on the surface shows you as you are now, serene, aware, alive. There is no trace of chaos, only calm. You realize that healing does not erase what happened. It changes your relationship to it. The pain no longer defines you, it refines you. Take one final deep breath in through your nose. Hold it gently at the top and release through your mouth. Slowly, completely. Feel gratitude for this moment. For your courage, for the love that remains within you. You have acknowledged the pain. You have made peace with your story. And now, the heart is ready to rebuild. As you rest here in this awareness, feel a gentle warmth rising from the center of your rub. Chest, spreading outward like sunrise through fog. That warmth will lead you forward to the next chapter of this healing journey. Here begins chapter 3, releasing the past, where the journey turns gently from sorrow toward release, an act not of forgetting, but of freeing the heart so it may love again. Take a long, slow breath in, hold it gently, and as you exhale, imagine that the air leaving your lungs carries traces of the past, not to erase it, but to soften its edges. The time has come to release, to let go of what has already lived its purpose. Not because it didn't matter, but because you matter more. The light in your heart, the one you've been tending with care, has grown stronger. It flickers now like the first flame of dawn touching the horizon, steady, golden, ready to illuminate the new day. Place your hand over your heart, whisper softly, I am ready to release. I am ready to be free. The body hears those words. Your shoulders lower, your jaw loosens, the breath deepens, uncoiling knots that have lived there far too long. Notice what memories begin to rise. Faces, words, places, feelings. Let them come. You are not inviting them to stay. You are allowing them to pass through one final time, like leaves drifting down a stream. Each one has a story. Each one brought a lesson. Each one now asks for permission to go. If it helps, visualize a river flowing before you. The current is calm, sparkling under sunlight in your hands. You hold small pebbles, each pebble a memory, a moment of pain, a fragment of what was. One by one, begin to drop them into the river. Watch the ripples spread outward, carrying the weight away from you. You might whisper with each release, I let this go. I return this to the flow of life. Pause, feel what that does to your body. With every release, your chest opens a little wider, your breath flows a little easier. The heart, once guarded, begins to trust again. You do not need to rush. Release happens in its own rhythm. Sometimes it is a deep sigh. Sometimes it is silent acceptance, but it always moves toward freedom now. Imagine yourself standing at the riverbank. The sunlight warms your skin. The air carries the scent of earth and rain, fresh, alive, promising, as you watch the water carry the last of the pebbles away. You feel lighter. The heaviness that clung to you for so long begins to dissolve. Whisper, I do not need to hold what has already taught me. There is wisdom in that letting go. You are not discarding your past. You are integrating it. The love you gave, the mistakes you made, the tears you shed, all of them are part of the fabric of who you are now. Wiser, softer, stronger. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Feeling gratitude for the lessons. Exhale slowly, releasing the attachment to the story now. Close your eyes and bring to mind a simple image, a door. This door represents the boundary between the past and the present. It is beautiful, carved, wood warm to the touch, etched with symbols of your journey. Behind it lies everything you've already lived, every joy, every ache. In front of it lies the new chapter of your becoming. You stand there quietly for a moment, hand on the doorknob. You are not running from what was. You are honoring it by stepping forward. Say softly, I bless my past for what it gave me. I bless my future for what it holds. And with a calm, steady breath, you open the door. Light floods in, not blinding, but soft, golden. Forgiving it wraps around you like a gentle embrace. You step through, leaving the door ajar, because healing never demands forgetting only. Peace as you walk forward. Imagine a soft wind moving through your hair. It feels like freedom, not from love, but from sorrow. You realize letting go is not losing. It is making space for something new. Whisper again, this time with more confidence. I release the past with gratitude. I carry only love forward. You can feel those words echo in your chest, resonating in every heartbeat. This is how the heart begins to rebuild, not by erasing, but by transforming. Now bring awareness to your body again, your breath, your presence. Notice how different it is. Feels now compared to the beginning. The energy that once felt heavy now flows. The silence that once felt empty now feels alive. You are learning to trust life. Again, you are learning to trust yourself. Take a slow breath in, hold it for a moment, and release completely. Stay here for a few heartbeats, just breathing, just being. Let the stillness cradle you. There comes a time when holding on begins to hurt more than it helps. When replaying the story keeps you trapped in the same ache and your heart whispers, it's time. Letting go isn't about erasing what happened. It's not about pretending you never cared or denying the love that once bloomed between you. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of yesterday so you can finally step into today. Close your eyes. Take a deep, steady breath in, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the grip of the past. Like sand slipping through open fingers, You've carried memories, hopes, and what-ifs for so long. Moments you've replayed late at night. Words you wished you'd said differently, 1,000 invisible threads pulling you backward. But now you're learning that peace lives in surrender. And surrender doesn't mean defeat. It means acceptance. Forgive yourself for not knowing. Then what you know now, forgive them. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. Release the story that has played on repeat in your mind. The one where you were hurt, abandoned, or not enough. You are not that story. You are the author, and the next chapter is unwritten. Take another breath. Feel the gentle pull of the present moment calling you back, right here. Right now, there is no anger here, no bitterness, only quiet understanding, only truth. You loved deeply, and that love was real. But the lesson it brought is just as real. To let go is to honor the love for what it was, without needing it to be what it no longer can. If you're ready to release the weight of the past, comment, "I set myself free." Letting go doesn't happen all at once. Some days, it's a whisper. Other days, it's a tear you didn't expect. But with each breath, you loosen the ties that bind you to what's already gone. You stop trying to fix what was never yours to fix. You stop waiting for closure that may never come. And in that stillness, you begin to heal. Picture your heart as a sky, clearing after a long storm. The clouds begin to part. The air feels lighter. And for the first time in a long time, you can see the horizon again. That's what letting go feels like, the quiet return of peace, the gentle realization that the past no longer defines you. It shaped you, yes, but it does not confine you. I release what I cannot change. I choose peace over pain. I honor my past, but I no longer live there. The past will always be a part of your story, but it no longer needs to control the ending. You are free to move forward, lighter, softer, and stronger. And with every breath, you reclaim the beautiful truth. You are not what you lost. You are what you have found within yourself. When you finally release the past, something miraculous begins to happen. The space that was once filled with pain slowly begins to fill with light. This is the energy of healing, the quiet return of love, not from someone else, but from deep within your own being. Place your hand over your heart again. Feel its steady rhythm, the pulse of life that has carried you through every storm. That beat, that warmth, is your healing energy. You don't need to search for love outside of yourself right now, because the truth is, love has never left you. It simply waited for you to turn inward again. Healing energy flows where attention goes. So as you breathe in, imagine soft golden light entering your chest. Let it move gently through your body, touching every place that still aches, every corner where grief has lingered too long. With each exhale, release tension. Let your body loosen, your mind quiet, your heart open. You are not broken. You are becoming whole in the most sacred way. If you can feel that warmth beginning to return, comment, "I welcome healing energy." Healing energy is love in motion. It's the way your body repairs itself after pain. It's the comfort you feel in stillness, the peace that comes without explanation. It's the love that doesn't demand or take. It simply is. When you nurture yourself with kindness, you are feeding that energy. When you rest, forgive, and allow joy to return, you are expanding it. You may still feel echoes of sorrow sometimes. That's okay. Healing isn't the absence of pain. It's the transformation of it. Each tear that falls is a cleansing stream. Each sigh is a release. Each moment of tenderness is your heart learning how to trust itself again. Now imagine a gentle light surrounding you, a soft, radiant glow like the morning sun touching new leaves. This light is your own love reflected back at you. It warms, it soothes, it protects, and it reminds you. You are loved deeply, unconditionally, right now, as you are. Let that love radiate beyond your body. Let it touch the memories that once hurt. Let it reach the people you've loved and released. Not to pull them back, but to send them peace. Because true healing energy doesn't cling. It flows, it blesses, it frees. I am surrounded by healing energy. My love is powerful and pure. I attract peace, kindness, and joy. I am love, and I am loved. In time, this energy will ripple outward. You'll find yourself smiling again for no reason. You'll notice the world's colors looking a little brighter. You'll feel safe, not because someone promises to stay, but because you've come home to yourself. This is what real love feels like. Gentle, steady, patient. It begins within you, and it will guide every new chapter that follows. You are healing, you are glowing and love. Your truest companion is alive inside you once more. Healing is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a new one. After pain has softened, and the heart has learned to breathe again, a beautiful thing starts to unfold. The desire to reconnect to life, to joy, to love, and to yourself. For a while, you may have built walls, quiet fortresses to protect your tender places. They were necessary. They gave you space to heal, to gather your strength, to remember who you are without the noise of the past. But now, slowly, you can feel those walls beginning to open. Not to let pain back in, but to let life back in. Take a deep, grounding breath and imagine a soft breeze flowing through your heart space, clearing the air, inviting new energy, new beginnings. You are reconnecting not just with others, but with the world around you, with laughter, with music, with the simple beauty of being alive. This reconnection is sacred. It is not rushed, not forced. It unfolds naturally, like a flower turning toward the sun. You begin to notice the people who make your soul feel lighter, the dreams that still call your name, the quiet inner voice that whispers, "I'm ready," and you are. If your heart is ready to open again, comment, "I am ready for renewal." Renewal is not about returning to who you were before. Heartbreak. It's about embracing who you've become because of it. The wiser you, the softer you, the version of yourself that knows how precious peace is, how sacred love can be, and how resilient your spirit truly is. Close your eyes for a moment. See yourself standing in a vast, open field, the sun warm on your skin, the air full of quiet possibility. Every step you take now is lighter. Every breath is fuller. You feel the rhythm of your eye fall, heart syncing with the rhythm of the earth, alive, renewed, whole. That's what reconnection feels like. The merging of your healed heart with the infinite pulse of life itself. I am open to new beginnings. I am connected to life, love, and peace. My heart is renewed and full of light. I trust the journey that unfolds before me. The energy you once poured into pain is now flowing into creation. The love you once gave away freely, nourishes your own soul first. You're not searching for completion anymore. You are complete. This renewal is a promise that you will love again, laugh again, dream again. Not because the past is forgotten, but because you've transformed it into wisdom. So breathe deeply one last time in this chapter, and let gratitude fill your heart. You have come so far. You have learned to release, to heal, and now to reconnect. The path ahead is bright, and every heartbeat, every moment of peace, is proof that you are no longer surviving, you are living. Welcome back to yourself. Welcome to renewal. You have walked through the shadows of heartbreak. You have released the past. You have welcomed healing and renewal. And now your heart stands open, calm and alive. This is your sacred moment of peace. The storm has passed, and in its wake, you've discovered something extraordinary. Your own strength, your own love, your own light. Let us seal this chapter, this journey, with words of truth, affirmations of healing, and blessings for the path ahead. Affirmations for healing and renewal. I forgive the past and release it with peace. I am worthy of love that feels safe and true. I honor my heart for its courage and its strength. I trust the timing of my healing. I welcome new beginnings with an open heart. I am whole, even as I continue to grow. Love flows to me and through me freely. I radiate peace, compassion, and light. I am grateful for every lesson that has shaped me. I am ready for love in all its forms, especially my own. Take a deep breath in, and let those words settle gently within you. Each affirmation is a seed, planted in the fertile soil of your heart. With time, with care, they will bloom into peace, joy, and abundance. Closing blessings. May your heart always remember its strength. May your spirit remain gentle, yet unbreakable. May the love you give yourself become the foundation for all love that follows. May every sunrise remind you that healing is a journey, not a destination, and that each day offers a new Chancetto love. To forgive, to begin again. May the memories of pain transform into wisdom and compassion, and may your heart, once broken open, become a vessel for the deepest kind of love. The Hafel, kind that sees, understands, and accepts you completely. You have done the brave work of healing. You have faced the past, welcomed the present, and opened yourself to the future now. Walk forward not as someone defined by heartbreak, but as someone reborn through it. Let this final truth rest gently in your heart. You are loved, you are light, and you are free as you. Move beyond this journey. Carry with you the calm that you've cultivated, the wisdom you've earned, and the love that will forever guide you home to yourself. Peace be with you, and may love, in all its gentle, sacred forms, find you again and again. Subscribe for more self-help and daily affirmations. Share to help us reach a bigger audience. As always, have the most amazing day,